In this particular video, we are looking into the details of stomata. Now, stomata comes under epidermal tissue system. Epidermal tissue system has three parts. The first part is the epidermis, the second part is the stomata, and the third part is the epidermal appendages. In this particular video, we will look into the details of stomata. Now, the singular of stomata is stoma. These are the structures which are present in epidermis of leaves, but there can be some cases in which stomata are also present in stem. Function of stomata: these regulate the process of transpiration or gaseous exchange. If we talk of the structure of stoma, then let us look into the first diagram. Stoma has two parts. The white part is the stomatal pore or stomatal aperture, and the cells which surround these stomatal pore are called as guard cells. So, in this case, this is the one guard cell, and this is the other guard cells, and two guard cells along with the stomatal pore or aperture, it forms the structure of a stoma. Coming into the details of guard cells, the number of guard cells will be 2 per stoma. Normally, the shape of guard cells is bean shaped, as we saw in this particular diagram. But in the case of grasses, the shape can as well be dumbbell shaped, as it is shown in this particular diagram. So, if we look into dumbbell shaped guard cells, then this is the one guard cell, and this is the other guard cell, and stomatal aperture is in between these guard cells. Now, if we talk of the walls of guard cells, then inner surface has different type of wall and outer surface has different type of wall. If we look into the inner wall, so out of this guard cell, this is the inner wall. This inner wall will be highly thickened. But if we talk of its outer wall, this is the outer wall. This outer wall will be thin in the case of guard cells. Now, guard cells will have chloroplast in them, and the function of guard cells is that these regulate the opening and closing of stomata. When these guard cells are turgid, that is, water is filled in them, in that case, stomata will open. And when guard cells are flaccid, that is, they do not have water inside them, in that case, stomata will close. After looking into the structure of stoma and its two parts, we come to the next type of cells which can be present, and these are called as subsidiary cells. Now, sometimes some epidermal cells which are present near to these guard cells, they can convert to subsidiary cells. So, in this particular diagram, if we see, so outside this guard cell, this particular cell is present, and this is actually the subsidiary cell. In this diagram also, we can see that the cell outside the guard cell is the subsidiary cells. The function of subsidiary cell is that these provide support to guard cells, and important difference between the structure of guard cells and subsidiary cells is that these guard cells, these have chloroplast. But if we talk of the subsidiary cells, then they do not have the chloroplast. After this, we come to the term stomatal apparatus. Now, when we talk about stomatal apparatus, we include three things in it. The first is the stomatal pore or aperture. The second is the guard cells, and the third thing is subsidiary cells. So, all these three parts together constitute the stomatal apparatus.